Welcome back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be unboxing the Air Jordan 4 Crafts in the Photon Dust colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back to another unboxing and review. Today we're going to be discussing the Air Jordan 4 in the Craft in Photon Dust colorway. We'll go through the overview on these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really easy to style color scheme. Then we'll conclude with how well these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. I was honestly so excited when I was able to take a W on the sneakers app for these. This is probably one of my favorite colorway options that I've seen on the Air Jordan 4 silhouette for this year. So this is definitely probably going to make it in one of my top 10 lists at the end of 2023. We'll see. But I definitely love the color scheme of the gray hues they're used throughout this silhouette. So as part of the Craft series, Nike and Jordan have basically decided that this series is going to be more about making the sneakers kind of look as though they've been hand-stitched, handcrafted, or handmade, I guess, all of those things combined for just a more authentic handmade feel. When you look at the suede that they've used on the front of the toe box, it's definitely a premium, higher end suede than we're used to seeing on some of the Air Jordan 4s. And it is in this nice, just light heather gray colorway, or I guess Photon Dust colorway. We also have a different kind of hue for this tumbled leather here. I haven't actually worn these too much, but as you can kind of see, because the leather isn't extremely tumbled, it's a little bit more on the smoother side. You can see that there is a little bit of creasing that's already kind of started here on the toe box. So definitely take that into consideration if you are somebody who is worried about getting that just indentation here on the toe, because mine has already started with probably just a few wears. As we work our way up, we've got more of that premium suede here. And typically you'll see that we've got more of a translucent caging system that's in the 4 silhouette specifically, and that actually isn't here. So you don't have that typical perforation going on with the holes that are on the caging unit on the front of the tongue. We do have nice gray laces, and the lace locks are sick because it is in this aged feel, that color scheme. It's more as though they've kind of yellowed it. And then they actually match that jump band logo to match the accents of those eyelets. Underneath, we've got more of that heather gray, just nice premium suede. And on the inside of that, we've got that same kind of aged creamy yellow colorway for the interior, with Air Jordan nicely embroidered on the interior in white. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. Wrapping around to the side paneling, again, one of the things that the Forest typically has is a caging unit set up here, which is in a plastic material that's typically translucent, so you get a little bit more airflow going on throughout the sneaker itself. Here we don't have that, so we'll be interested to see on a hot summer day how these feel, just because there's really not a lot of breathability on this sneaker. I definitely feel like it would be hard to play a sport in these, just because this looks to be a bit more suffocating, because there's just really not a lot of airflow that you'll see throughout this sneaker, not a lot of holes anywhere. And then as we wrap around to the back, we've got, again, that vintage color scheme here for the Jumpman logo. The pull tab is in a kind of transparent gray colorway. And then as we work our way to the interior, we've got gray for the collar, gray for the insole, and again, that just aged light yellow colorway for the Jumpman logo. Wrapping around to the lateral side, again, that same color combination for the different gray hues. Working our way to the midsole, we've got more of a sail color tone and then more of this deep charcoal gray underneath that. So we've got a transparent air bubble here, which is clear. And then to complete the sneaker, we've got this nice just triple color combination of gray, this cream color, and a darker charcoal color scheme. The box is also really cool just because it matches the sneaker as well, with that white and that Photon dust kind of gray color scheme, as well as that aged kind of creamy colorway that you see accented throughout the sneaker. So now let's take a look at all of those last and final details. So as far as size and fit goes, I just stuck true to size with this one. So I am a men's size 7.5, a woman's size 9. I do have high arch narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have high arch narrow feet, take that into consideration, because if you have flatter wider feet, it could differentiate, since we do have different types of feet. All right, so now let's talk about how fun I had with styling these, just because this is such a great color combination that's easy to style with pretty much all the pieces I own in my wardrobe currently. The sneaker has such a clean color combination, so I definitely wanted to do kind of an all-over denim look. I love a Canadian tuxedo, so for this, decided to wear this really cool pattern denim button down. I did have a cream shirt underneath to give it some texture and also to kind of match the cream hues that you see throughout this sneaker. And I wore some just nice denim pants that kind of complemented the denim button down.
It's so easy, you be thinking it's absurd. Gotta see the glory in the hurt. I remember back in apartments, humble beginnings what I start with. I'm still humble if you checking out my carton. 2% we wasn't dancing like we Carlton. A product of the system living in our margins. Harvest all the planet, seeds I've been demanding. Trees taken for granted, faith just couldn't stand it. Standing on solid rock, now that's a firm foundation.
For this look, I wanted to play off the gray tones in the sneaker. I love a grayish blue tone. I feel like it complements any type of gray. So I decided to go with this ribbed collared bluish gray shirt or bodysuit, and then I tucked that into some bluish gray cargo pants, and then I layered that with a leather bomber coat.
Foundation, we've been waiting, and I'm praying we gon' make it. Face it, this year ain't even go the way we want it. Double jointed, two-faced, but now we on it. Seeing your true colors in this light, and it's alarming. But God see the mess, and he get clean it up with Charmin. Ooh, the boo-boo, ooh, the view. Watching God's plan like a show from Hulu. Who's who? Gon' see it as soon as the snow moves. We roll through.
For this look, I definitely wanted to stay with the complementary kind of bluish gray tone, just because I feel like this is the perfect hue that just really complements the hues of gray on this specific sneaker. Wore this cream hoodie again just to match the sale tones on the sneaker, as well as some light denim skinny pants.
I can't miss, no Beverly, you can't hold me. Knew that it was my time and I ain't need a roll. P139, that's the word. This provision is precision, you ain't gotta see the worth. Every situation different. Trust if you're feeling out of luck or if you stuck, homie, you just can't miss this. It's so easy, you be thinking it's absurd. Gotta see the glory in the hurt, see the glory in the hurt.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, I'll set them on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much at stake. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. What's real, dog? Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste.
So now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. These retailed at $210, and these are actually doing quite well on the resale market right now. And a lot of that has to do again with the fact that this is such a sick colorway. And I do love that they gave it just this kind of handmade feel, and also making it feel a little bit more on the vintage side of things. So it does seem like it's been aged a little bit, but again, just a great overall color combination. But these are reselling currently around $260 to $300. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. We will catch you all in the next episode.